Hey everybody, welcome to day 7. I'm in a park close to my house. Beautiful day again, taking advantage of the weather. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for showing up again. Today we're gonna have a nice fitness session. We're gonna do another circuit. We're gonna combine strength, core, stability as well. We're gonna do a lot of work on our legs, our glutes. We're gonna finish with some footwork, and then we're gonna get into some technique. One more day of volleys, a little bit more details on how to approach to the ball, that footwork there. And we're gonna finish with some serve technique as well. It's gonna be a great day. Okay, so for today's practice, what we're gonna need is, as usual, we're gonna need our tennis racket. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna need the big ball to use it. We're gonna also need a couple of cones. We are gonna need a plastic band for the fitness portion. We are gonna need all socks with a couple of tennis balls inside. If you need a yoga mat, I'm gonna do it in the grass. I'm gonna be fine. And your timer, as usual. All right, so let's get ready. All right, let's get started with the warm up. Bouncing as usual, bouncing on your feet. Let's focus on today's practice. Then we're gonna go a little bit circles here. Circles as usual. Very important to do the warm up properly. I'm gonna do my shoulders around. Couple here. I'm gonna go opposite direction. Just breathing, relaxing. I'm gonna go open and close. And then we're gonna start with over the fence as usual. Remember to do 10 each direction. Couple forward, then I'm gonna go couple back, so you know these stuff. Very disciplined with your footwork, little guys. Let's do it. 10. I'm gonna do butt kickers with my butt. I'm gonna go for 30 there. All right, we got lunges now, so I'm gonna go side first, and I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go back. And then I repeat the sequence, side, forward, then back, then switch to the other leg, side, forward, back, and I'm gonna do 10 on each leg. Let's continue with Superman, bouncing on your feet, drop for 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 10 on each leg. Let's continue with skip, so skip in place. As usual, find your rhythm. Then you're gonna go backwards a little bit. Forward, back, forward, side, side. And just play around it, different directions. Same rhythm. You wanna play a little bit better, do crossover over the fence. We're gonna do a little bit of rotation, doing ball swings right now. Wide base. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're engaging those hips. We're gonna go all the way here to 25. Engage your legs, engage your core. New warm-up exercise. This is gonna be monster walks. I'm gonna have my elastic band just under my knees. If you don't have one, you can do it without it. It's gonna be totally fine. Make sure your toes are pointing forward, your hips are down, chest up, and you're gonna push with your glutes to the side. Little steps, keeping your base, little steps. Let's do 12 steps, and then on the side. So monster walks are very important for our glutes. As tennis players, we need to work pretty hard on that. I recommend you do this every time before you're gonna play tennis. So after doing side to side, then we're actually gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna take a little step and then out. Keep your base, push with your glutes, and then up, back. Keep using your glutes to push away and in, out, your glutes engaged. Let's do it. Great warm up, everybody. Let's get into our fitness portion. I told you it's gonna be a circuit. We're gonna mix up some strengthening and core stability. So let me explain the first exercise. We're gonna do squats. I have two options. You can do it just body weight, or you can put your elastic band in between your knees. Okay, let's try first the squat jumps without anything, just the regular ones. I'm gonna have a nice wide base. Younger players, make sure your knees are not collapsing, always pointing outwards. So on my way down, I'm gonna use my legs to go up. 1, 2, 3. Engage your hips and pull up. Our goal is to try to do between 10 and 15. If that's too easy for you, what you can do is grab your elastic band and put it just below your knees. Just below your knees. And it's gonna be a little bit tougher, but it's gonna force you to keep pressing out as you're jumping, using your glutes to keep the tension in the band. So I'm gonna go down. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Same. I'm aiming between 10 and 15. Exercise 2 is gonna be regular squats. So what I'm gonna do right now is keeping my nice technique. I'm gonna double the squat jump. So if I did 10, I'm gonna do 20. If I did 50, I'm gonna do 30. And I'm just gonna go down. And 1, 2, keep breathing, knees out. Engage your glutes, guys. I don't want you to just get really tired on the quads. Make sure the posterior part are working as well. If the regular squats are easy, we're gonna do it with the band, okay? Same deal, put your band in between, just below your knees, just below your knees. Keep the tension in the band the whole time, and then go 1, 2, 3. Same idea. Remember, you're doubling the number of squat jumps you did before. Let's go. So exercise 3, we're gonna do hip bridges. We've done it before. You have the two options, with or without the band. Let's see how it looks just with the band. Make sure I'm pressing down into the ground with my heels. My head is resting down, my hands are here. I'm gonna engage my glutes, I'm gonna engage my core, and I'm gonna press up. Knees pointing outwards. Or you can just plant your heels as well. Either way works fine. Okay, now let's see how it looks with the band. Make sure your heels are pressing down. Your toes could be off or pointing downward. That doesn't matter right now. Make sure your knees are not collapsing, okay? Head resting, and then engage your core and push up. All right, kiddos, we're aiming for 20. Let's do it. Our last exercise of the first circuit is gonna be bird dogs with a little crunch, okay? So we've done this one before. You're getting in all fours. Make sure you're pressing away from the ground, okay? Keeping your shoulders blade upwards. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna extend and then crunch. 1, 2, 3. Knee to elbow. Try to stay still, engage your core. You're gonna feel that crunch. So it's gonna be a really good exercise. I want you to do between 10 and 12 on each side. So that was on my right elbow to my left knee. So let's see how it goes. Left knee to right elbow. Set up on all fours, pressing away, stand out, and then crunch. 1, 2, 3. That's how we finish our first circuit. Remember, 4 exercises. Number 1, squat jumps. Number 2, regular squats. Number 3, hip bridges. You can use the band or not, that's up to you. And you're gonna finish with bird dog crunches, okay? You're gonna do those 4 exercises, take a sip of water, and then you're gonna repeat that for 3 times. I'm pretty sure some of you are tired already. Today it's a little bit stronger than usual. Not that much of agility and coordination, but a lot of strengthening, okay? So hang in there, work hard. Start our circuit number 2, 4 exercises. Okay, welcome to circuit number 2. First exercise. You just need a little bit of a step. So I'm gonna use these in the park. You gotta be careful with these leaves, but that's fine. I'm gonna step my left knee up there. I'm gonna keep my hands into my waist right here, relaxed. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off my left foot right here. So I'm gonna jump, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a good burner of the quad, of your glute. You're trying to go 10 on each side. So remember, engage your core, keep your hands on the side, and then jump upwards. Okay, that's gonna be 10, and you basically do the exact same thing on the other way. So you put your right knee up there, and then chest up and jump. 1, 2. I want you to really engage your hips on this one, okay? Really, today's workout, it's all about your glutes, all about having strong hips. Our exercise number 2 for circuit 2, it's gonna be lunges with a little jump. So I want you to get in a deep lunge right here, okay? Deep lunge. If my left knee is in front, my right hand is gonna be here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push, and this is gonna be 1, 3. This is a tough one. Try to aim for 10. Fast arms. You're aiming for 10. Then you switch to the other leg. This one is gonna burn the quads, okay? We really want that right now. So my left knee out in front, my back knee bent, it's not touching the ground. As I have my left knee in front, my left elbow is gonna come here, and then I'm gonna switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 each side. Let's do it. Okay, exercise 3, a little bit of glutes again. We're gonna get into all 4s. Okay, make sure your hands are just under your shoulders. Keep pressing away from the ground. And what you're gonna do is take your right knee and open out as far as you can go. Okay, until and you keep your core strong. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're not doing these one. You want to keep your core down flat there, and you're just gonna open your knee to the side as far as it goes. My hips are tight. I don't have that good range of mobility range of motion. So this is how far I go. It doesn't matter. That's good for me. I'm gonna go 10, between 10 and 15. And what I'm gonna do again is the other side. Get into your all 4s. Let's see, you guys are seeing me well. Perfect. Get into all 4s. Oh, beautiful, baby. Baby yelling in the park, that's great. Okay, here, and then I'm gonna open. 1, 2. Keep pressing with both hands equally into the ground. You should feel right in your glute, okay? Good work, everybody. We're gonna finish this sequence with some core. So you get into your plank, get into your elbow plank, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get right hand, right elbow, right knee. The grass is a little bit slippery, so it's a little bit more of a challenge of my core. Keep your core engaged. Every time you push your knee to your hand, your elbow, sorry, that's gonna be 1. You're trying to do between 10 and 15 each side. Okay, that's how we finish our circuit number 2. Remember, 4 exercises. The first one, you're gonna do the step up. Second one, you're gonna do the little lunge jump. You're gonna continue with the glutes, opening it up. And then you're gonna finish with the plank Spider-Man, okay? 4 exercises, sip of water 3 times, and that's how we're gonna finish our strengthening part. Good job. All right, let's finish strong our fitness part. We're gonna do a little bit of conditioning, some footwork, basic stuff. We're gonna alternate between side shuffles and sprints. It's like we're running from the double side alley to the center of the court, then shuffling all the way to the other double side alley, shuffle back, and then sprint. You're gonna alternate that. We do that a lot on the court. The idea is to go for 40 seconds, so get your timer ready, full intensity. You have a 40-second break, and you're gonna repeat that for 3 sets. All right, let's give it a try. So we're gonna get into some volleys right now. I set up 6 cones right here. If you have more cones, that's fine. What we're gonna do is a zigzag, working on volleys, making sure that our feet are super engaged and light. We're gonna have the best technique possible, nice ready position, opening the racket face and stepping across. You're gonna do 1 forehand volley, then 1 backhand. You're gonna alternate. When you get all the way to the top, what you're gonna do is just back pedal. You back pedal all the way back and restart. I want you to try to do between 5 to 10 sets of these. Keep your quality up, best technique as possible. Let's give it a try. Now that you have done the shadows, I encourage you to find a partner, your mom, your dad, your friend, your sister, somebody that is with you that can help you, and that person is just gonna hand feed you balls, alternating forehands and backhands. Let's see how it goes. My wife is here helping me out. It's a little bit of coordination for both. Just try to work it together, find a nice rhythm, give it a try, have some fun out there, guys. Let's give it a try with some technical work. We're gonna do approach, but we're gonna pay big attention on how we actually move into the ball. So start with your big ball or med ball, whatever you have. Nice split, move up into the ball, little steps to adjust. As soon as you're set up, the whole idea is to shift my weight into the ball, and we're gonna do the first one, that is a walk-through, easier one. And I'm gonna take, this is my first, 2, 3, and then into my split step. Try our backhand is going to be pretty much the same. Split turn, move up into the ball, little adjustment steps. As you're set up, you're going to hit through, and you're going to walk through the back foot forward. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, split. Guys, we're just trying to have the most efficient way to hit through the ball, shift our weight forward, and then make our way up into the net, okay? So let me show you option 2, a little bit more advanced. And this one is when we hop into the same foot, okay? So the movement into the ball is gonna be pretty much the same. Split turn, little steps, adjust. Now that you're set up, you're gonna jump your body weight into the front foot. Here, jump, and that's gonna be our first step. 2, 3, split. If I try my backhand side, similar deal, split turn, little steps into the ball, adjust, you're completely set up, then you're gonna shift your weight from the back to the front, all the way to the front, 2, 3, split, okay? Practice those type of footwork, orange ballers, green ballers, I recommend you to practice just the walk through. If you master that already, let's practice jumping into the front leg, okay? Give it a try. I want you to do a couple of sets, forehands, backhand, forehand, backhand. After you have practiced with the mat ball, let's see how it goes using our racket. So let's get started with the forehand. I'm gonna go split, turn, move up, move up, move up. 1, 2, 3, split. Did you see that I switched my grip? This is for the younger ones. Make sure you're moving forward. You want to switch for the forehand grip to your continental. Okay, split, turn. Practice this footwork, alternating forehands and backhands. Make sure you can do 5 or 10 reps each side. Just work hard. Let's go. We're gonna practice now. We're trying to make it more and more real. In a regular point, you normally have hit another shot before that, maybe an aggressive forehand or a backhand, and then you get the shorter ball. That's the one that you're gonna use to come up to the net. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, let's say you start in your cone, okay, and you're gonna go and hit an open stance forehand. Let's say it's a wide ball that you attack aggressively, then you're gonna recover, come up for a short backhand approach that you're gonna hit through. You're gonna move up to the net and then do a forehand volley, and then after that an overhead. So we're aiming for 4 shots. Forehand open stance, backhand approach, forehand volley, then overhead. Okay? It looks like this. Split, 1, 2, recover, little steps, 1, 2, split. Then you see that, load, and then hit. We're gonna repeat that sequence. Wide forehand, backhand approach, forehand volley, then overhead. I want you to repeat that sequence for 5 times, okay? Then what we're gonna do is the opposite sequence. I know some of you are gonna say, oh, but we're not sure that's gonna happen in a match. I agree, but this is something that happens a lot, okay? So we're just practicing one simple pattern, but it's gonna help you get better. Focusing on the open steps that we learned on day 2, focusing on the movement, little steps, the 3 steps before you hit the approach, and before you hit the volley, and then the footwork to set up for the overhead. Okay, let's give it. 5 times that sequence. Backhand open stance, forehand approach, backhand volley, and overhead. Let's go. Great work, everybody. That was a nice technical portion. If you feel you need a little bit more, I encourage you to go and check my other videos. If you feel you're struggling still with the open stance and that mechanic, just go find it. This is a good opportunity for you to work primarily on how to attack the forward ball, how to take that approach shot, walking through it or jumping into, hopping into the ball, a little bit more advanced. I'm just trying to offer some options. Okay, time to work on the serve. So we're gonna start with these all socks, smelly, stinky. No, just kidding. All socks. I put 3 balls inside. We use these all the time. Okay, this is a tool that we use all the time. What I'm gonna work on right now is have a smooth, fluid motion. Okay, and my goal is let actually the weight of the balls move through it. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try not to stop in this. Very smooth. Try not to stop. Feel how you're shifting. Back leg, forward leg, back leg, forward leg, faking the toss. And you keep repeating these. It's gonna be a good warm up for the shoulder. Make sure you're going back leg upwards, back leg upwards. I'm doing a Mark Kovacs, tennis serve specialist, and we're learning a lot. I'm really excited to share with you some of the exercises. In the meantime, I can tell you how important it is for us to load our back leg, use our hips. Okay, so do this first exercise, first drill. I'm gonna do it forward so you have a different view right now, and just letting it move. Okay, back leg, and then upwards. Very smooth. Try not to muscle. See how you use your back leg and push upwards. Getting to the exercise number 2, we're gonna work on that pronation that we did the other day, okay? Working really hard on internal shoulder rotation. This way is internal, this way is external. We wanna work on this one, the internal piece. So this is the edge drill. Some of you that struggle with the pancake or the waiter serve, I do these a lot with you guys, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a progression from the socks. I'm gonna continue to have a very smooth motion, okay? Whatever my rhythm is, whatever my start is, I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna focus on always leading with the edge. So I'm gonna go edge, 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 always with the edge, dropping on the edge, and then all the way through, I'm leading up with the edge right here, and then I'm gonna go switch all the way across. So you see how the strings are gonna point at the camera. At the camera, having very nice rotation. You see me forward, what we're trying to do is I'm reaching up on edge, so you're gonna see the edge of my racket, and then you're gonna make the long rotation, okay? So the strings in this case are gonna point to that side. All right, that's the big part. Rotating here, this is what we call internal rotation all the way. You see my palm is gonna go all the way there. My thumb is pointing down. Big drill, guys, okay? See how it goes. Blow the back leg, leading on edge. Boom. Okay, really good drill. Then we were not going across the body. Now we're gonna do across the body. Simple, just gonna reinforce that. Let it go, don't try to muscle it. So whatever your rhythm is, boom. Back leg. If you see on the side, it's gonna look like this. Long rotation, internal rotation. This way, lead on edge, square to contact, then really going through, okay? Give it a try to those exercises. Building good fundamentals, building good foundation is gonna make you a better player. What I encourage you to do now is, after we've done those 3 exercises, what you can do is get into full motion and shadow. If you can serve, if there's an all mattress or something that you can actually rip and hit aggressively in your backyard, do it. Serve, focus on loading on your right leg here, right hip, and big external rotation, making sure this is happening. I've seen a lot of players using the wrist here. That's not gonna do anything. No power is gonna come from there. Power is gonna come when I rotate completely long away from me, okay? That's gonna be the work of today. I encourage you to go back and work on your ball toss. If that's something you need to work a little bit more, you have the one leg, another great drill, okay? Good job, everybody. Thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Please let me know how it went in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like these video, and follow me on Instagram. Again, we did a lot of work in transition. This is day 7. Thanks again for your support. Take care of yourselves. Until the next time.